Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Moscow Report for February 15th, 2017. The news agencies are abuzz with the fact that the Russian Federation has deployed cruise missiles in Europe. This is going through all the news agencies, but the question is, what is being broken and what laws are being broken? Well, this all goes back to the 80s when the US deployed the Pershing missile you see on the screen in Europe. This missile took only about 15 minutes to get to Russia. So Russia, in return, developed their own missile, the SS-20, which was a mobile missile that could be launched from anywhere and caused a lot of trouble. Well, the US didn't really like the fact that Russia had mobile nuclear missiles that could get to its bases within 5 minutes, and so the INF Treaty was signed, which said that no country in Europe will have land-based missiles that can travel between 500 to 5,000 kilometers. That leaves ballistic missiles, which are okay, which travel 10,000 kilometers. But the question that's being really asked is, what kind of a missile is being deployed? The United States is claiming it is the SSC-8, which is a missile that was under development in Soviet Union. You're seeing shots of it in the 80s and was rolled out. Other people are saying it's the KH-55, an air, ground, and sea-launched cruise missile, which is very similar to a Tomahawk missile. Its range can go all the way up to 2,000, 3,000 kilometers, and it was actively used by the Russian Federation, launching it from ships, aircraft in the Syrian conflict against ISIS, carrying out strikes from even within Russian territory, and these cruise missiles could fly along the ground for the range of about 2,500 kilometers and strike targets with quite a bit of precision. Think of the US Tomahawk, except Russia has figured out how to make longer range missiles than what the US can have. Also, these missiles can carry a nuclear warhead or a conventional warhead, so they can really get under your skin. Another missile that's possible is the Iskander-M missile. Now, these missiles also are strategic and tactical cruise missiles, depending on how you look at them. Their range is supposed to be 500 kilometers, which is below the INF Treaty limits. But the Russian Federation has long said that if US deploys a missile defense shield in Europe, they will deploy these missiles. And the Iskander missiles have actually been deployed in Kaliningrad and on the border with Belarus, allowing them to fly all the way out to Paris and strike targets. This is a large missile, as you can see, but it is a very smart missile. It doesn't fly on a ballistic trajectory. That means it doesn't just go up and come back down. It flies along the ground, making rapid corrections in its course, so it cannot be predicted and it cannot be shot down. In addition, this missile can fly in a swarm configuration in groups of missiles. Now, where does this leave Russia, and are they really breaking the law? Well, the Russian Federation accused the United States of setting up a missile defense shield, which makes Russian ballistic missiles unable to strike back if they're attacked, because they'll get shot down over Europe by the US missile defense shield. So Russia has long been threatening to deploy long-range tactical cruise missiles in Europe. Now, my apologies for ranting a little bit here, but it is a back and forth push and pull. But here's the interesting part. Although the Iskander missile or the SSC-8, whatever that might be, because we actually don't know what that missile designation is deployed, it's deployed on ground, which makes it illegal. But if it's launched from the sea, makes it perfectly legal, which means the US submarines can launch Tomahawk missiles right next to Russian borders, or Russian ships can launch cruise missiles from the Mediterranean or the Black Sea. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. What do you think is going on, and is this a really big deal, or is it just saber rattling? This is Moscow Report signing off. Let me know your feedback, thoughts on this particular question. Give this video a like, a share, and a thumbs up, and let me know what else you're interested in discussing in the future.
Работают все радиостанции Советского Союза. Передаем сообщение ТАСС.